Good morning, friends. It is Sunday morning, and I thought I would take you along as I prepare breakfast and get myself ready to go for church on a Sunday morning. On this particular Sunday morning, I was going to make oatmeal, so I'm just getting out a pan for that. And getting out a glass measuring cup to measure the water. And I'm going to get that started and on the stove before I get myself ready to go for the day. I'm going to start letting that boil while I put on some makeup and do my hair here. Here I'm just picking out some stuff to put in my hair, and on this day I decided to just kind of pull half of it up and just put a clip in it and call it good. Spray a little bit of hairspray there because when I'm pregnant, I have little flyaways that grow, and they need to be sprayed down to look halfway decent. So sometimes during the week I don't bother with it. I just pull my hair back, but on a Sunday morning I try to make it look a little bit nicer for church. As a general rule, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I'm not against it. I just have never worn a lot of makeup, and it's just not something that I feel a need to wear all the time. So it's pretty simple. I put on a little bit of mascara, a little bit of eyeliner. Sometimes I'll do eyeshadow, and then I'll do a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. And that's it. So here I'm just putting away the few things that I had gotten out, my comb and my brush and my hairspray away there. And that's about all I do to get ready on a Sunday morning. We're back out to the kitchen here, and my water is now boiling. So I grabbed our bucket of old-fashioned oats. That's where I bulk store our oats. And I'm going to just measure in, that's a half cup measure. So we'll see how much water I put in there. So it's about half a cup per 1 cup of water. Turning down the fire and getting that oatmeal stirred up, and we're just going to let it cook for a few moments until it's done, and I'll show you the finished product when it's all done. My kids are slowly getting up and getting their kitty chores done, getting the kittens fed and the litter boxes cleaned out and all that fun stuff. Here's that finished product on the oatmeal. It's just about done. Just giving it a couple of final stirs. Oatmeal is not everybody's favorite meal, so I don't make a ton of it because I know my kids are not going to eat a ton of it. But since it's a Sunday morning, I don't like to give them anything with a great deal of sugar in it because then they just bounce off the walls at church. So I don't really measure the sugar I put in, but it's really just a couple of tablespoons in there, and just kind of scoop that in. And the brown sugar, we don't typically use white sugar in it. The kids like the flavor of the brown sugar. And then with salt, I just get a good pinch of it, and we salt our oatmeal. And get that all stirred in there. And now I'm going to get out some bowls. A lot of times the kids will serve themselves during the week, but I like to have it set out on Sunday morning so that they can come down right away and get something to eat before they go upstairs and get dressed for church. So Sunday morning looks a little bit different in our home. Typically the kids will start out with their morning chores, and then we usually gather around the table at 8 o'clock to eat breakfast. But on a Sunday morning, I want them to eat first so that when they do get dressed, they don't get, breakfast all over their nice Sunday clothes. Because we got little ones here, so I like them to eat first before they get dressed. And there's one of my kiddos wanting to say hi. So scooping out 7 bowls of oatmeal. I can't remember if on this morning I ate or not. Sometimes I'll sit down with them and eat, and then it just kind of depends on what's going on and who needs what, and just various things. So we went ahead and got 7 bowls of oatmeal served up, and we're going to put a spoon in each one. And they're always welcome to come back for seconds. I just tend to serve up the initial serving, and then if they want more, they get it themselves at the table. And for some toppings, we've got a bag of frozen blueberries. There's a jar of sliced apples and some applesauce. Some kids like applesauce in with their not pancakes, but in with their oatmeal. And then of course we have a cinnamon and sugar mix that some of them like to put on top, and that's what my 4-year-old wanted to do. So oh wow, I caught the time change. It is now 7:30 and breakfast is served.